Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from Mindscope Media. Today I'd like to talk about what is an anxiety attack and the symptoms, causes, and treatments. Your body's natural instinctual response to stress is anxiety. It's a sense of dread or foreboding about what's to come. Most individuals are afraid and apprehensive on the first day of school, going to a job interview, or making a speech. Although you could have an anxiety disorder if your anxiety is severe, lasts more than 6 months, and interferes with your life. Well, let's talk about what an anxiety attack is and some of its causes, symptoms, and treatments. Anxiety and stress are usually connected. They frequently include physical symptoms such as muscle tightness in addition to thoughts of fear and concern. A panic attack, which is a sign of a panic disorder, is not the same as this. Although this is not always the case, anxiety is frequently linked to a specific event or scenario. Meanwhile, a panic attack can strike without warning, and the symptoms are considerably more severe than those with general worry. However, if high levels of stress and anxiety persist for an extended period, other issues may arise. Anxiety may be a reaction to a particular worry or fear. It generally takes time to develop, and a person is usually frightened or disturbed at the start. There are 3 levels of severity: mild, moderate, and severe. There may be a feeling of everything will be okay if only this difficulty can be handled. Anxiety disorders are a group of mental illnesses characterized by extreme anxiety, dread, apprehension, and concern. These illnesses can cause physical symptoms as well as changes in how a person perceives emotions and behaves. Mild anxiety might be vague and unpleasant, but severe anxiety can significantly impact daily life. Individuals' chance of having anxiety disorders can be increased by a combination of hereditary and environmental variables. If you have or have had certain personality qualities like shyness or behavioral inhibition, feeling uncomfortable with and avoiding unknown people, events, or settings may be at higher risk. A family history of anxiety or other mental health disorders, stressful or traumatic situations in early childhood or adulthood are all causes of anxiety disorder. You may experience excessive exaggerated concern and tension if you have general anxiety disorder or GAD, even if nothing triggers these sensations. On most days, you may be preoccupied with a variety of issues including your health, job, school, and relationships. You could feel as though your anxiety is escalating from one situation to the next. Restlessness, trouble focusing, and sleeping issues are among physical signs of generalized anxiety disorder. Anxiety presents itself in a variety of ways depending on the individual experiencing it. From butterflies in your stomach to a pounding heart, you may experience a variety of emotions. You could feel out of control as if your mind and body aren't communicating. Other symptoms of anxiety include nightmares, panic attacks, and uncontrollable unpleasant thoughts or recollections. You could be afraid of something in general, or you might be afraid of a specific place or event. Anxiety attack is characterized by a strong sense of dread, concern, discomfort, or terror. An anxiety attack might take a long time to develop for many people. As a stressful event approaches, it may get worse. Anxiety episodes can manifest in a variety of ways, and symptoms may range from person to person. That's because anxiety's many symptoms don't affect everyone, and they may vary over time. An actual source of anxiety is unknown to researchers. However, it's probable that a number of things are at play. Genetic and environmental reasons, as well as the brain chemistry, are among them. Furthermore, experts believe that the regions of the brain that govern fear may be affected. Anxiety research is now focusing on the regions of the brain that are involved in anxiety. Anxiety cannot be diagnosed with a single test. An anxiety diagnosis, on the other hand, necessitates a lengthy series of medical exams, mental health tests, and psychological questionnaires. Some physicians will perform a physical check, which may include blood or urine testing, to rule out any underlying medical issues that may be contributing to your symptoms. Your doctor also uses several anxiety tests and scales to determine the severity of your anxiety. It's natural for youngsters to experience some anxiety, concern, or dread at times. A kid may be terrified by a thunderstorm or a barking dog, for example. Anxiety might arise when a teenager is anticipating an exam or a school dance. However, some youngsters are overcome with dread when confronted with these scenarios, or they can't stop thinking about all the anxieties associated with one of those occurrences. For some kids, it may appear that none of their comforts are of any use. These kids are prone to become trapped in their anxieties. They struggle to do daily tasks such as going to school, playing, and falling asleep. They're apprehensive about trying something new. When it comes to your child's anxiety level, getting stuck is crucial. It distinguishes between normal childhood anxieties and an anxiety condition that needs expert assistance. If your child's fear or concern is interfering with his or her ability to function, it's time to get help. Anxiety can be caused by a hidden reason that can act as a stressor or trigger. Physical signs and symptoms such as high blood pressure and nausea may appear. These reactions go from anxiety to anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorders are similar to other types of mental diseases in that they are characterized by a lack of control over one's emotions. They are not the result of personal faults, character flaws, or parenting issues. However, no one knows for sure what causes anxiety disorders. They believe a number of variables are at play. Stress, whether severe or long-term, can alter the chemical balance that regulates your mood. An anxiety disorder can develop when a person is exposed to a lot of stress over a lengthy period of time. Anxiety disorders can be triggered by a traumatic event, especially in people who have a genetic predisposition to them. Anxiety problems are often passed down by families. Like eye color, you may inherit them from one or both of your parents. Once you've been diagnosed with anxiety, you may talk to your doctor about treatment choices. Medical therapy isn't required for certain people. Changes in one's lifestyle could be enough to alleviate the symptoms. On the other hand, taking treatment could help you overcome and tackle the symptoms and live a more tolerable day-to-day existence in moderate or severe instances. Anxiety treatment is divided into two types: psychotherapy and medicines. Meeting with a therapist or psychologist can assist you in developing tools and techniques for dealing with anxiety when it arises. Anti-anxiety medicines like benzoyl-diazepine, hope I said that right, can help you feel less anxious, panicked, and worried. They work rapidly, but you can become used to them with time. As a result, they don't provide benefits with time. Your doctor may give you anti-anxiety drugs for a period of time and then taper you off, or he or she may add an antidepressant to the mix. Anxiety problems can also be helped with antidepressants. They change how specific chemicals in your brain are used to enhance mood and reduce stress. Be patient, since antidepressants may take some time to work. If you're ready to quit taking antidepressants, speak with your doctor first. Learning to cope with stress can offer to reduce the number of possible triggers. Organize any approaching deadlines and demands. Develop lists to make difficult chores more doable, and schedule time off from school or work. Simple activities can help alleviate anxiety's mental and bodily symptoms. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, lengthy baths, relaxing in the dark, and yoga are some of those approaches. Make a note of the negative ideas that are likely to cycle as a result of anxiety, and next to it, make a list of positive, credible thoughts to replace them. Speak with someone you know who will be supportive, such as a family member or friend. In addition to local and online support that is accessible in your region, you can go for talk therapy. Physical activity may boost one's self-esteem and produce feel-good hormones in the brain. That's all for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. See you all next time. Take care and goodbye.